Hello, hello. Welcome back to the bog. I'm Willow, and I'll be your guiding light. Today, we're going to be diving back into Menace. We're fighting constructs left, right, and center. We can choose between search for missing civilians and contact checkpoints. The missing civilians one gives us 10 trust with the local faction, and contacting checkpoints gives us a local forces item. That, I think, is just money for this, because we're up against the constructs and they don't actually drop gear, they drop money items. So I don't think we can actually get something. But I'm still not 100% sure what local forces item means. I do want to do this one because if you notice, there's no time limit on this. And I love missions that don't have time limits. They're so much less stressful. We gotta get in, we gotta rescue the workers, we gotta kill everything, and we don't even have to get out. We just have to rescue them. And 10 trust does give us a big boost with dice and might get us some more late game OCI stuff. We're gonna have, there's constructs all up the middle. That are the skirmishers. We've got one, two, three of the heavies. There's a pair of gun crawlers over here. The shamblers are fairly scary, but the floaters just haven't really been doing anything. But if I can start, well, I have two different sets of things I gotta worry about. Rewa is no longer tired and can actually come on the mission with us. Ivy, that makes you competing with Bog, and I think Bog is better. But I'm not 100% sure. Though, if we're doing it this way, he probably doesn't even need to be in the chassis. But I'm probably thinking of Bog. We have a lot of, the constructs are just, we have to eat through them. I think before we got, 20% increased damage against the constructs. So this will help a lot with killing them. Darby with her match ammo is looking pretty good. Pike has the ATGM launcher and the target designator. Like, he's been kind of vibing with that, honestly. Especially on a mission like this, if I can just get him set up, we have lots of targets, especially with if he's set up, he can designate and shoot in the same turn. That makes Bog with the ATGM launcher really appealing. Given our current setup, I don't really need to have him in this 380 medium APC. Like, that's not necessary. He can probably do the same in the light truck chassis with the ATGM. I can give him the scanner for sight. I don't even think I need that. And as you can see, that saves us... It's Bog, so it's not as much money as it could, but it saves us a pretty penny. You're still all spec'd out. Lim's got the marine armor that does pretty well. The anti-tank grenades were not what I wanted. I'm not sure what I was hoping for, but it was not it. I am really tempted to swap him to the K-Pack because the suppression option for the drones and for the soldiers feels worth quite a bit, and we just have him up on this side using the range K-Pack. It's got much better suppression. The laser rifle has 2 shots for 2 suppression. This has 3 shots for 3, so it goes from 4 to 9, which is a very large increase. So I'm curious about trying that. I wanted to double check if there were things that I wanted. This is just like a QCB K-Pack. We've got lots of things. We have another medium mech. I remember. Yeah, and the Kruger. Yeah, but none of that really does what we need. If I'm running the range K-Pack, like, giving him armor-piercing rounds is interesting, but at that point, like, we have the damage fall-off problem. But there is something to be said for, if we're doing this for, like, suppression and such, having the extra chip damage, like, he's not trying to be the one to kill them, he's trying to eat through them. But the problem here is that then leaves us with not a lot of people to actually do, like, damage to stuff. I'd probably want to swap Pike to... We have the grenade launcher, and we also have the minigun. The minigun's got much worse range, and just does an entirely different thing. Because right now, like, we have pretty solid stuff going on. Darby's got her long-range sniping going on. Lim's got suppression and ship damage. Rewa's got all the damage in the world. If I just stick her with as much ammo as possible, she'll shred anything she fires at. She is a huge amount of my damage, and so I'm more okay just having the grenades for dealing with constructs at long range. So there is something to be said for the I'm completely blanking the Griffin minigun. You've got smokes, and I probably want them on Bog just to have that. This gives him 6 shots with the ATGM, and that's probably plenty. He's really here just to kill the 2 gun crawlers. Like, that's his whole job. We're over here having, like, pikes set up in the middle to bombard things, and then Rema doesn't have great vision. This is the problem. If I do it like this, is there a reason to bring Lim over Greifinger? Because Greifinger can do a very similar thing to Lim if I just give Greifinger the range K-Pack and the armor-piercing rounds. If I do that, like, he does a very similar thing. And then I guess I could try and bring, like, I don't know, because the Crocodile just doesn't quite one-shot the soldiers, and so it feels very weird to bring. Better DMR is an interesting one, but again, like, the soldiers really only die to, like, rockets. They have 120 health, and so maybe we just give him the rocket launcher and some extra ammo for it. We're not really doing nades here. The mission time is day. If I give you extra rockets for it, we kind of have... You can be over here scouting for Rewa. We have our 2 long-range support guys in the center. And then Darby can be the one who scouts out. Let's give that a try. Let's see how this goes. So I have any way to sneak an extra 5 somewhere. I do not think there's a way. I guess I could maybe... That's gonna push me over the edge. Like, there's no way. If I try and do this, yeah. I'd have to give up the smoke to have him be in the ATV, and I just don't think that's worth it. The plan is just to not have him be in range to be shot. Which, I know, not always a plan that works, but we're gonna try it. Okay.
There they are.
Here we go. We're already in range of some of the constructs. Yeah, we gotta rescue people, but they're not, like, being, like, attacked, I'm pretty sure, so it just feels kind of weird. We have our resupply mostly for Darby, because she only has 12 rounds.
Yeah.
And Boggs only has 6 shots. Or Rewa if she manages to burn through everything she's got, but, like... yeah, she's got contract. Does this stack because there's 2 weapons on this? I don't know. We'll find out what it does when she fires at them. As far as things go, we've got, like, this set of guys and then another set back there. Mines just don't really do a lot on this mission. It's a weird...
Sir. Yeah.
Are you guys actually hidden? I was like, that was the other question. You're right on the edge. I feel like we just kick things off by having you investigate what's gonna happen here. Because you can fire at that. You can move 2 more, so you move 1, and then we see how the twin-linked autocannons does against this with the bonus damage. Yeah, that's the thing I was like, I'm pretty sure it's just going to... Yeah, like look at that. How is that fair to them? I will be... I think I will just be dropping a line of mines kind of behind this, and we'll flank around to the side to get to that one. Drop you there. Alright, sick. Pretty solid opener out of Darby. I wonder if you can just, like, run up to here.
Ugly MF.
That's more spooky, guys. I don't love that. You're best at 4 tiles with this, because I'm like, we could just hit you with the rocket here.
Let's see you buck.
Because you're isolated and have 113 health, so this should just kill you. Nice. Puts him back into stealth.
Just wasn't your day, buddy.
And there's the Shamblers. Nice.
Yeah.
Orders?
Darby.
Eyes on hardware.
Yeah. I'm like, Darby, you just need to see
Hustle 103rd.
the guy. And then I'll drop you down so that you have as much stealth as possible. You guys gonna fire at Rewa? Yes. At max range, not too scary.
Sir.
Pike. Looks like that guy is just out of range, but you should be able to go to
Contact.
here. Yeah, get down and then mark this guy. And then we can launch rockets at him. Yeah. Alright, overload. Look at this junker that just has so much power in its little body. Indirect fire. Does this one shot. Yeah, that's why we brought Bog along. That's his whole job, is to do that every so often. Shamblers running around being Shamblers.
Yeah.
Everything else is fine.
Sir. Yep.
Well, Greif, you're kind of the guy moving around now. If I got it there, you can be
Alright.
stealthy, so we'll see.
Hey, I got something.
Yeah, and there's more of the drones we saw before. And then if you move to here and get down, you can see that there are quite a few tiles off, so he shouldn't be spotted. Gotta be a little bit... Oh, here we go.
Hoorah,
There's the other gun
Major.
crawler,
Awesome work.
floater. Oh my god, it took out the floater, let's go. And trivial damage on the gun crawler.
Orders?
Sir.
Ike, we're trying to get you in range of the gun crawler. Like, that's your whole job at this point. Rewa, I want to see what those guys do first. So, Darby, you're moving to there. 'Cause you're invisible and we need to get you moving. This thing is going to just fire rockets. Oh my god, double miss? Double miss is pretty good for us. You guys are,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
just moseying slowly. That puts you in range, and so Rewa can do her thing where she goes to here, and womba womba wah.
Die, Kutta.
It's so fucking good. Like,
Nice
what is
movement.
that? And then we will drop her into a defensive stance, just in case anything does try and take shots at her. The Shambler's trying to approach
Orders?
next turn.
Sir. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Bog was stunned. Are you
Sir.
at all in range? You are in range. Guncrawler is not the biggest threat right now, so I am much more interested in just have Rewa take these guys out.
Major,
Yeah,
keep
like
your
this,
eyes on
she's
this
insane.
Marine.
Like, how is that?
Thanks.
How is this fair? This is not fair to the enemies.
Yep.
You're venting
Eyes open.
heat.
Sir.
Pike, I need you to go to like here, get down, mark that guy. We've got a whole setup for dealing with these things. He's just gonna keep missing with rockets, it looks like.
Orders?
Yeah.
Overload! Man, I love the fact that you can just... Okay, I may have been unfair to old Bogart. How far do you need me to go, game? I hadn't really considered the possibility that Bog wouldn't be in range. Yeah, he's gonna be 1 AP off. It's still fine. That should still do a ton of damage. Yeah, like, look at that. Big fire. It's wavering. Yeah, it's not having a good time. And then we can just keep moving him up before he gets stunned. Yeah, these guys are gonna, what?
Yeah.
Try and move up, but... See how this actually does. Let's see how this whole idea I have goes. Okay, that shredded them and overloaded them, so I think that went
Move it!
literally perfectly.
Waiting on you.
Can they see me? Oh, have I gotten Greifinger killed again?
Let's do this.
No, he's hidden. I was like,
Let's do
what is
this.
happening? Yeah, you can't see for shit. Oh my god, I sat down.
Moving to waypoint. Movement.
I didn't mean to. Bunch of drones, who cares? Now that guy is my ATGM target because there's no one,
Orders?
there's nobody else. He's fleeing and burning. You can, yeah, move to here, get down, and then you've got some beautiful shots. Yeah, you can get an overload
That's
here,
it, Marines.
overload there, overload everywhere. Oh god. Old MacDonald had a farm. Ah. Oh my god, the laser turret.
I like how you work.
It actually did something. And then...
What?
I mean, Bog's still
Sir.
out of commission, unfortunately. We'll do a standby. I want to see if I can get these guys to
Yeah.
move. Now that they have moved,
Moving.
you can actually get up and probably just kill that. Having it be dead is just one less thing on the list.
Good. Fuck them up.
How
And
about you take it
Rewa
easy, all right?
should be able to. Oh my god, are you gonna be like you're 1 AP off? Needs like a one more upgrade and then she can do it. I want you to mark them just to have them be marked. And then I think you're the one who's gonna try and grab these guys. But this just makes Rewa have better shots on them. 20% accuracy is really big for her. She doesn't have perfect.
Major,
Yeah,
keep
see
your
that
eyes
makes
on
her
this
just kill in a single thing. Oh my god, Rewa. Oh my god.
That's it. Stack 'em like sand.
They're all dead. They're all dead.
Hoofing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Orders?
Dick? Is
Yeah.
that can't be the mission.
All right, Major. Who, sir?
I want to just be a little bit careful before I go grabbing all the civilians that
Yep.
can't participate in a fight.
Orders?
Because once you grab them, they are,
Enemy movement.
yeah, like they are a valid target once you pick them up. Until you pick them up, the enemies don't shoot at them.
Enemy suppressed.
Once you pick them up, they do, and I don't want my civilians being shot. They're kind of the entire point of the mission.
Nice work.
I appreciate it.
But where are the rest of the baddies?
I can kill from anywhere.
They're all hiding. You two can hang out together.
Who, sir?
You're just hanging out. Very dubious about what is happening here. Where are they? Because they can't be like, I guess they're like along the edges. They've weird AI'd into a corner.
Orders?
So I'll send Darby to go
What?
check that out. Rewa, you just hang out and cover
Yeah.
them. And then we'll just drop a line of smoke so I don't even have to worry about it. Ah, there we go. We've spotted a couple of them. I hope we didn't spot them with the cities. That would be
Who, sir?
a level of
Move out.
frustration I have not experienced in a little while. And then yeah, you can hang out here. The next turn we have the civies. If they can get back to the safe zone, that makes my life
All right.
infinitely easier. You can see friends over there, so Rewa, go join him.
Yeah.
Bog, you're just hanging out.
Sir.
You
Ready
can
on my
give
signal.
cities more AP. Have them
Let's do
just
this.
keep running. And then Darby.
Eyes on.
Yeah, the skirmisher's just lost out there. The AI is still having a bit of trouble. That guy is gonna meander.
Sir.
I want Pike to give you
Ready
bonus
on my
AP.
signal.
Yeah, you're just not in range for either of those, so hang out. This guy can run. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, how far away are you from that? Rocket.
Enemy hardware busted.
I love
Hostile.
how good he is at killing things like that. You're not quite in range, but I will drop a decoy just to give them something to do.
many as it takes, and then some. Orders?
You can't be seen
Op 4, moving.
for quite a while. I can drop you down and I can overload that, and it won't piss them off because I'm silenced. Beautiful.
Enemy is suppressed.
Then you don't count as hardware.
Yeah.
Bogart, I think I guess
I
head that way
know.
just to potentially
Okay,
participate,
okay.
but we're not too
Fear
stressed
me.
at this point. A lot of vibes right now. We're just picking them off as our civies run for the edge. One civvy down. Woo! Don't know what he's doing, but I don't love it. Rewa, do your thing.
Kill them all.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And then,
Movement.
oh my god, there's more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good news is,
Orders?
I think that
Sir.
might be almost in range at least. How far away do I need to be? Yeah, I need to be like there. But next turn, he'll be able to get that guy. We're going to shell him with
Yeah.
grenades. We're at the point where this is... I am not the most worried right now. I can overload you to get in range of this turn. If we can tag one with the launcher, that will be nice. Yeah, because even at max range. So if I pop to here and just... Boop, just takes one out. Beautiful.
Let's do this.
And then Darby... You want to do the big hit first because it prevents damage overflow.
I like how
Rocketing something with 10 hit points left on a model just feels pretty bad.
hostile neutralized.
Beautiful. I believe there is one enemy left. Yep. So this guy is going to be the thing that slows us down.
Orders.
Sir.
Pike, shell him. Pike. Wow, you didn't hit either of those. You know, I really didn't expect that, Pike. I really thought you'd, you know, actually kill them. Like, it's fine. They already had their turn, but
Let's do this.
it's a little bit weird.
Sir.
Can we try again, Pike? There you
Good job.
go. It's like, buddy,
Yep.
what's happening?
Yeah.
Now that all of them are dead,
Let's do this.
we do a quick little
Yeah.
end turn spam,
Let's do
and
this.
sick. That is a 5-star mission, lickety split, and plenty of loot, plus 10 trust. Darby's now weary. Oh, that's not great for the last mission. Terror attack, yeah. Okay, I understand how that sounds, but I've talked about this before. I love these type of things. Like this, just that brings back XCOM memories. We got to save a bunch of civilians. We got to do it without Darby during the night. Oh god. That guy's dead. He's not being saved. There's so many of them. We still have our two friends over there. Greif, you are getting the NVGs, and Darby, you are not coming with us. If Darby is not coming with us, suddenly that makes Ivy a possibility. If I want to try and bring her and her heavy guns to bear. You're injured, yes. I mean... Weirdly enough, if I just give you the range K-Pack, I can swap you to having the best stuff, and then you can just set up and shoot. Because Darby's got these guys, but if I simply swap this, and give you the suppressed one, you can get the range K-Pack. You get the load-bearing rig, yeah. And we give you the armor-piercing rounds, and you can just sit and shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot. Because this is a mission where we can just set you up. You won't have the best range, but if we set you up near Greifinger, you'll be okay. Like, he's got Scout and NVGs. He can kind of be in the center. We've got a lot of meat on this side, but it doesn't look like any gun crawlers. They're just over here. This big heavy cover makes me nervous. I want to try and play right here and maybe have one person on the side over there. Because seeing you're like right up the middle with Greifinger and then Rewa. And then I could like bring... Could I fit Ivy in if I really tried? If I just like didn't give her that and she was just here for heavy support. I don't know if we can make that work. Rewa is just so much money with what I'm currently doing on her, but oh my god, does it put in a lot of work. And if I don't give you anything, that will also not be great. You probably don't need the sap ammo, the sap armor. I can probably give you something that is largely equivalent. Like you just aren't going through that many grenades. Like you're here for scanning shenanigans more than anything else. 40-40, 50-40. Yeah, I want the... If I put you in a veteran scav suit and I swap that puts us in... I need more ammo cases somehow. Because everyone needs more ammo. Your job doesn't require an ammo case, but I can probably just go buy one. Yeah, like I'm fairly certain that I can just go be like, hey, look at all this shit that I have. Yeah, okay. And if I'm right with some of our cost reduction, this should be okay. Oh my god, -2! How can I get I successfully... Yeah, because if you're having the load-bearing rig, like... Well, at that point, you don't actually need... I need, like, soft armor or something. You're 3 per person? Yeah, but it doesn't... You're just the base armor. If I do that, Ivy is very much just over here to have large tank shots on the constructs and some of the soldiers. Because Rewa we want on this side, and Ivy we want like here. Okay, we'll give this a shot. We'll see how this goes. I'm excited. Let's find out.
Guardsman here.
We got lots of cities. Greifinger.
Ain't nobody gone to ground yet.
Yeah, you're going to be able to see so much more than anything else on this godforsaken map. Step 1, find all my cities. Yeah, okay, so right off the bat, I know that I want this covered in mines, and I want a laser turret covering this side. That I want no matter what. And I honestly want mines, like, even on this side. I'm trying not to abuse the fact that it lets you see the terrain.
Guardsman here.
And then everybody else, this was our big obstacle. And so, like, I want Ivy back here to help with that. Bog, you can kind of just, like, well, I don't know.
Be ready. The fight's coming.
Thing, I want to just put you in, because, like, I need him set up somewhere, like, right there, and he can just blast things. I think you're just going to be running, Sing. I think trying to do stuff in the vehicles is going to be weird. Some city is going to... There he goes, yeah. Instantly dead. Just instantly dead. Pike, you are trying to get to, like, there or something.
Good.
And then I need Bog with the team.
Okay.
And then Rewa is the most able to kind of be on her own. Her vision's not awesome, but none of the constructs really are. Where are you guys going? Stop going towards the constructs. No.
Locking it in.
Sir.
Okay, Grafe.
Yeah.
You're leading the way, and you're just going to be the one giving us the sight range. Good. They haven't arrived over here yet.
You know, a man can get addicted to seeing something like that.
I want Ivy ready for the gun crawlers, and if I move her through the city, she'll just get blocked by the civilians. Which is not what I want.
Sir.
Pike,
Yeah.
you're going to here, and for right now, we'll have you get down. Civi's doing city things, and Bogart, you can hang out with him. Okay. And then Rewa. Like, is there anything better than 1-star cover for you? Like, probably not. Because right now, again, with these missions, like, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities in sight. I don't need more than that. And so, running out into danger is very iffy. She will go out a little bit. If the enemies are going to see her, they'll see the civies first. But I need to get out in front of the civies as much as possible. Once I've done that, I can do other things.
Sir.
Okay, beautiful. Grafe, going up this side won't actually let you see very much because of that building, so I'm more interested in having you go up the outside.
Catching cover!
I say that as there's this large object that I can't see around. We've spotted a few of them. It's gonna be interesting. There's the rest of our cities. You, I want over here.
Once we see something, you'll be the first to know.
Ah, and then you can get here and get down. Beautiful. And they're gonna get annihilated. Oh! What shoots like that? I have no idea which enemy of theirs shoots like that. I really don't. You, I could try and sneak up to here. It'll block this, but I don't know if we can do much about that. We may just have to rely on Ivy and her tank gun.
Okay.
You, because they're firing at people, we can move over this way. They have targets they're already going to shoot at, so my heavily armored mech is lower priority. Okay, that needs to die. The good news is we have Sing for that. How many of them are there? There's just 2. This feels a bit like a waste, but... Yeah, okay. Problem solving. And then we will just shoot the last tile we saw things on. I don't know if they're there, but if they are, it'll give us some indication. There's the heavy, the soldiers. And then Greif, I want you moving out this way.
Enemy hardware.
That needs to die. In range of that? No. And then we have... Ah, it's the skirmishers that are with the like, sniping autocannon. That is not going to go down easy. But none of them can see you, so... It is going to be kind of you just, like, prone in a field, relying on being stealthy. I just need to run so badly.
Game here!
Okay.
What?
And then... You... Yeah. So, this is still something that, like, I want them to patch. It's just, like, there are multiple enemies on this map that one-shot buildings that are adjacent to them, and so the only way to not fail that is to, like, kite them out into the open and kill them. Which, like, I guess is a solution, but man, is it one that feels bad.
Now
Oh,
put them
she's
out
so
of
good.
their misery.
He is so good.
Guardsmen
Those are the
here.
soldiers. Can I... They are in range for you to try and stun them. With the grenade launcher. You can actually hit. There we go. Beautiful.
Guardsmen
There's the
here.
gun crawler. Like, where do you have to go to be able to shoot? So I can sneak around the outside of this. If they do show up, she'll be able to fire at them. Construct drones doing their thing. And then... Did that guy die? Doesn't look like it. I don't really want to fire this at 3 of them. It looks like it's just 2 of them. It looks like a dead guy on the ground. Yeah, okay. Hit him. Rip.
Damn. They zag when I zig.
Exact what I see. Thank you, Bog. Thank you, Bogart.
Got something here.
Yeah, and then there's just going to be a lot of killing once they actually get into range of all my guys.
Hostiles.
Ooh, wish I had grenade. I wish I had mines over there, eh? Gun crawler is out of range of you. Everything's out of range of everybody, so we're gonna start off just putting a hurt onto these. Yeah, they have so much health.
Biff that devil down!
Grenades should finish that.
Guardsmen here.
Grenades just have the most flexibility, so I want to save them for as long as I can. They're stunned, so it'll be okay. Rewa, you've got lots of juicy targets. Beautiful. He's so goddamn good. What is that? She just killed 3 enemies in a single turn.
Fuck up.
He's still out of range, so grenades. Oh my god.
Ready on my signal.
Hit him with another.
Yeah.
Alright, come on, finish it, please. There we go, so I do not want it regenerating. So grenades don't actually do that much damage to individual units. You're not going to be able to hit anything, but I do want you to try and, like, protect the civvies with your armored body. Civvies feel a little bit like they're trying to die right now. That is what remains of a skirmisher. It's basically dead. Like, something will have to kill it, but it doesn't need to be you, and it doesn't need to be right now. I'd much rather put some hurt on that. And then, yeah, you can finish that. Beautiful. And then, so aside from a frustrating, you know, the way this thing works is going to prevent you, I'm feeling pretty good. If I can get, yeah, I was like, if I can get you here, next turn I can try and take out the gun crawler even without my targeting, because you're in range for that. So this is the benefit of having a super long range rocket launcher. Like, it might miss, but it might also hit. For this, we're gonna fire twice because you don't have that good of accuracy. Whoa. Engine destroyed. Okay, well that solves that problem. Yeah, we're gonna just like back up so when he gets stunned, he's not in a compromising position. They're going to... Oh, it's the construct main weapon. I was like, it's the drone main weapon. They never fire. They always fire their mining laser. Grewa can
They cower like dogs.
do her thing, where she just kills everybody, I guess.
Look at them.
The guy,
cower.
I don't know how to process. Her and Darby are currently
Guardsmen here.
leading. Though I guess the Greif is also putting in some work. He's just not currently spec'd the best way. His
Leave
gorilla
some for
plus assassin plus tank buster means that annihilating isolated hardware from full health is really in his wheelhouse.
Landing.
That is the other gun crawler. Okay. You can definitely mark that. And you can give her
Ready
more
on my
AP.
signal.
And that should allow her to, like, go to here, and then miss!
Like this.
Bringing up the rear.
You have nothing else to shoot at, and there's not enough enemies left to worry about ammo, so try and do something to this. Honestly, 2 bars of armor is more than I expected. If you could get to 100 AP, you would be so much better. You'd be so good with 100 AP.
Sir.
I'm very scared of that. That is a severe problem. Like, this is gonna be our best shot, even though it's not going to be enough. This bog is out. We do have the ability to hack the vehicle, so this is probably where we try and do that. Let's see how her shot does first. Are you better at close range? Not really.
Take
missed
a fucking
again?
bite already.
Jesus. Okay, Ivy, you're not... At least a 30% chance to hit. Smile. Like, I'm glad the cities haven't hit the minefield. I was worried about that.
At your service.
They've been dumb sometimes. It's stunned. You've got grenades. You're... Like, I feel like she just has to kind of like hot foot it back this way so that, yeah,
Right.
someone can
Movement.
kill it. Okay, you've met more friends over there. Finish that guy. Beautiful.
Nice.
And they're
Rip them
fairly
apart.
scary,
How
but they
about you
can't
take her easy?
see
alright?
you for shit, so we're not actually that concerned.
Sir.
Okay, see if you can grenade this. Thank you, Pike. And then
Ready
buff
on my
Sing.
signal.
We'll see how many shots Sing can get off.
At your service.
Step 1, stun these. That was not as much as I was hoping for. And then we gotta keep shooting at this. Good news is he can shoot like 4 times, so
We've
even if it's not very good. With Pike, he does a lot of work. I will give him that. Yeah, we're just slowly chewing through it.
game here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then Rewa. We want a care package. You are going to continue
Put down every dog.
to annihilate things.
Major, keep your eyes on this Marine.
Of course I can do it.
You have to go first next turn, or he's gonna just heal. But this guy is a problem. I guess we don't get to care about the healing, because if I don't kill this thing, like... Come on, please hit this. Oh my god, Ivy. Ivy! Someone's gonna die for that. Somebody's gonna die for that, Ivy. 3 misses with your tank gun? Oh, shit. No? Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good.
Sir.
I was like, somebody is going to die for your folly. I was not looking forward to that. Why would you run into him? They definitely do morale damage on hit. I'm very confident about that now. Okay. Hit that,
Damn, bud. Nice shoot.
and then I think we overload to try and get in range to smoke you. This guy is engine destroyed. He can't move. He was a total non-threat until this goddamn civilian decided to run into range. You're lucky you didn't die horribly. Oh my god, yeah, he healed. I'll keep shooting at you. Nice, okay. Let's pick off the rest of them. You, yeah, just get down and unload. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Beautiful. It doesn't work quite as well on you because you don't have the ambush perk, but you're still perfectly good. I don't know what I'm shooting at. But there's something out there. I know it. You can tell because it can see her. She doesn't have the stealth icon. We're not in a hurry, so I'll just like run her away. Just to avoid any start of the turn shenanigans. Let Greif go get in position. Yeah, beautiful. There's like, what, yeah, one of those guys just meandering around out there. Pike, you can go there. Ivy. Ivy has potential. She's just currently not doing anything with it. Beautiful. Yeah, there's still this guy. Oh my god! You can see fog! Ooh! That's fine. Oh my god, you just suppressed them. You don't have the ability to make people happy. I need Rewa to... Nope.
Ready on my signal.
Run, buddies. You ran one step. Not awesome. How close can you get? There we go. Hey, okay. We call it. 4 to 5, because we got that blown structure one, which I think is BS, but such is life. Lots of money. Bog took some heavy hits, but it's the last mission of an operation, so who cares? You're still euphoric, you got eager, you're determined, and you're happy to be here. Sick! That is a 4-starred operation. Triple P high cap. Oh. That is a 7-round burst. Could this be very good early game against lightly armored people? Less good now. Hollow points is damage, but lower armor penetration. The arc CSP, stock and short barrel. Yeah, so this is like a close range arc. And then more AP ammo. Do I have hollow points? I don't know if they're very good, but against some of the bugs on like one of the crowbars, they could be good, but I don't know. I feel like I just want whatever's worth the most money. The Triple P does something I don't think the rest of my stuff does. We're gonna grab that. Major surprising news. SL status pirate John Sai has returned with the expected goods in tow. Seems your judgment was not misplaced. She has spent the past 2 hours showing everyone video footage of their operation, putting everyone's nose about how great they were. Difficult timing for strange allies. She gets overconfident, we get some with high rarity. Ceramic plating. Ceramic plating reduces all damage from energy-based weapons by 50%. Extremely heat-resistant ceramic armor plating that can absorb and dissipate the heat from energy-based attacks. Like, that makes the construct mining laser not a problem, but that's kind of all the constructs have that are laser-based. For Rogue Army, they have their laser walkers, but that's so much less scary than the autocannon ones. So, not too fussed. Everything is getting all gross. Oh man, I guess we're gonna be going back to Mock next time, no matter what. Goodbye, goodbye. Thanks for joining me in the bog. I'm Willow, and if you enjoyed having me as your guide, leave me a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more Menace and many other journeys to come.